Hello guys, welcome to Anime TMJ Talks channel. In this video, I am going to talk about who is better, Naruto adult in his sage mode or Sasuke in his grown up from without his Rinnegan plus one of his Mangekyo Sharingan. Yes, and before I start this video, I wanna say you something about this video, that in this video I am going to talk about the Sasuke with only one Mangekyo Sharingan, because as you know that Sasuke's Mangekyo Sharingan was turned into Rinnegan. As you could see that even Madara, when he gave his Rinnegan to that guy, he had to lose one of his eyes, as after his that reincarnation or whatever you say, that reincarnation of him which was pure, he had only one eye with him. And also you could say that Sasuke, after getting hurt, he was literally touching his eyes that was gotten hurt by that whole kunai. That proves that Sasuke had no types of eyes at there, as there was bleeding, and even if he had any Mangekyo Sharingan inside it, it would have still bleeded. And also you know that as Sasuke is bleeding in here, and as he had only one Mangekyo Sharingan in this video, I am not going to include any of his Susanoo attacks. Like you can say about it, there is no types of Susanoo in this video. Here Sasuke did not have his Susanoo because of not having one of his Mangekyo Sharingan. That happened with Kakashi, of course. When he got double Mangekyo Sharingan, he was able to use Susanoo. And when Kakashi did not have any Sharingan, I mean one Mangekyo Sharingan, then he had gotten only one attack from that Mangekyo Sharingan, not the Susanoo. So let's get the video started. So the first thing we are going to talk about is strength. In strength, Naruto is a lot much more far away from Sasuke when it's talk about Sasuke without Susanoo. As you know that Naruto could use the tailed beast bomb that was even much more powerful than Sasuke, but still he have that Rasen Shuriken with him, and that proves that his Rasen Shuriken is much more powerful than Sasuke's Chidori. And as you know that Sasuke's most powerful thing is his Kirin, that it takes time to use it. Plus, also Naruto once had handled that Kirin, and now Naruto knows that Sasuke should not be given any chance to change the weather. So Naruto would do such to stop Sasuke, and Sasuke might be only able to use Chidori, and that's not better than Rasen Shuriken. So the first point here goes to Naruto because of his powerful strength. And wherever we are talking about strength, we cannot forget that what Keido, My Hero Academia's second most powerful hero and former third powerful hero, said. He said that how much important strength is, the same importance should be given to the speed. If you cannot get the strength, get the speed. And that's what we are going to talk about, is the speed. Speed among both of Naruto and Sasuke, I think Sasuke is a much more better. Because as you can see in this video, Sasuke, even in his base form, whereas he was not using his Rinnegan powers, and whereas Naruto using his whole chakra mode powers, he could easily beat Naruto in speed. That's why I am going to give this point to Sasuke. Whenever we are going to speed, we should talk about some IQ. As you know, if you have the good point and your opponent also has one only good point, then you can use your IQ to use that against your opponent. But that can be said about the Sasuke. Sasuke is a lot much more intelligent character than Naruto. As you know that Sasuke's IQ is even more than 100, and that proves that how much smart Sasuke is. But whereas if you talk about it, Sasuke has 120 IQ. His rival has only IQ of total 90. He does not use IQ a lot much. He always get most of his missions by emotions. Like even his side mission, which was to save and rescue Sasuke, was also done because of his emotions towards Sasuke. And that proves that Naruto has a really bad IQ, which is almost like 90. And that is why I think that this point should be given to Sasuke, where now Sasuke is looking, he is leading. We should be talking about battle IQ. Battle IQ means that IQ you use during your fights. If you talk about battle IQ, Naruto wins this because that shuriken technique they used against Zabuza was created by Naruto and also was suggested by Naruto. Not only this shuriken technique, which was still used as they were adults during that Pain arc, Naruto was able to understand Pain's weakness in some a little bit of fight. And after that, you know about Sasuke. Sasuke did not show us very good tactics during fights, wherever Naruto showed us a lot of tactics, like I proved with that Pain arc's tactics plus that Zabuza arc's shuriken tactics that they still use even on big Otsutsukis. So this point goes to Naruto having them both on the equal part. And if you talk about the next is Genjutsu. Genjutsu is a powerful thing that you can use, and this is a very cool concept that was almost removed from the whole Boruto series. This Genjutsu, if you talk about that, Naruto don't have any Genjutsu of his own, but if you talk about the real Genjutsu, Naruto has only one Genjutsu, which is the frog Genjutsu you can use with the summoning of the frogs. So whereas Naruto has only this, Sasuke can use a very much great Genjutsu. If you talk about that, they are both Genjutsus are great, where Naruto's Genjutsu do not cost him his chakra, whereas Sasuke's Genjutsu, which is almost like you can talk about Tsukiyomi, is very good, and still he might lose some chakra, but he should get this point because his Genjutsu is much more powerful, getting Sasuke in lead. And whereas if you talk about the next is the Taijutsu. Taijutsu is something that is very much important for every character. If you now cannot use range attacks, you should use Taijutsu. Taijutsu is a very much powerful concept that can be used here, and as you know that without even ninjutsu, the Taijutsu can a gap that you cannot use ninjutsu that can be fully filled by taijutsu. As you know that Rock Lee only in his 5th gate was able to get closer to some other ninjutsu users, so I think that this point should be given to Naruto, who has a very great taijutsu, who could fight Sasuke even in his Sharingan mode. Plus if you talk about stamina, Naruto wins in stamina. As you know that stamina here I mean that it is the chakra of yours. If you talk about that, many people might say that Naruto's chakra control is very bad, but he was able to improve it a lot. Even if you talk about that, when Naruto was grown up, he could use the Uzamaki's power to his extent. But whereas if you talk about Sasuke, Sasuke could get tired very quickly, especially when we talk about Boruto. In Boruto, every second now this Sasuke guy every second says that his chakra has gone, because just he took 2 breaths and now his chakra is fully gone. And this proves that Sasuke's chakra, without that he cannot fight him, because he cannot use so much ninjutsus if he don't have very much chakra. So I am going to give this point to Naruto, and I did not add that whole ninjutsu point because you know that Sasuke do not have chakra this time, and as his chakra control is very bad, like he is losing chakra, I think that it would not be logical to give ninjutsu because he cannot perform that. And I think that that is it for today's video. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, sure you like, share and subscribe to this video. Comment down below who do you think will win with logical points. And I think that that is it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Bye.